So this is the information I sent out through the Rainmaker Business Solution website. I do this every Monday. We do some kind of information, marketing. I try to get some stuff in there for staff development. I was talking to the girls from Rainmaker today about how to do some PGs, because this is just a real good time of year to try to do a couple of PGs to get your people either getting the equipment they need for summertime, filling any summer camps if you still have weeks that are empty for summer camp. Sending out a newsletter with a PG is a great idea. It's really important when you're using a PG on your thinking, because a lot of people assume that a PG, it's a profit generator, so the profit generator should be selling your program, people can be signing up, and it's a one-shot deal. You have to think of the profit generator as the checkout. So if you were online today and you wanted to buy something and you're looking for a new tent to go camping, and you read about the tents and you start comparing them, read the dimensions. So, okay, this is the one I want to buy, and then you hit checkout. That's a profit generator. So if you're thinking of a profit generator as a sales tool, it's not the sales tool, it's the closing tool. So if you're looking to fill up a couple of weeks for your summer camp, I would definitely create a profit generator. The profit generator is going to allow them to choose the weeks they want to come. It's going to tell them a little bit about what's happening at the camp. I kind of think it's a sales tool, or not a sales tool, but a checkout tool. It's also going to take care of any buyer's remorse. So people are ready to check out, and they said, before I spend this $150, what am I getting again? With your profit generator, it's got all the fun things that are happening in your summer camp. It's telling the people when summer camp meets, what they're doing at summer camp, what to expect out of summer camp. That would be a good profit generator. I also asked Corey today, give me 5 things that if I'm going to tell my clients today that they need to have a successful profit generator. So she gave me a couple of things. One is to have a footer and a header. And make sure that footer and the header has current graphics. So current graphics could be, you have kids in the summer camp you're already doing, you have instructor talking to 2 of the kids, and so now the graphic is kids from your school. And they go, well, that doesn't really make a difference. Why don't I just go to Google? I'm going to just Google campers, steal an image off that. It's not the same. It'd be like you having a restaurant and you have your favorite dish is Italian dish. Instead of putting a picture of the dish you just did, you go to Google and take someone else's plate of spaghetti. It's not the same. So it's got to be authentic. So you want the header and the footer. And you also want to pick out a theme. So number 3 is a theme. If you do a profit generator without a theme, it's just a white page. When you do a theme, both sides of the page, if it's summer camp, it could be some type of summer scenes, beach, sunshine, whatever it's going to be, but it just makes it look so much better. Another thing is a video, a short video from you, 30 seconds on what to do, how to pick out the day that you're going for. Not only our kids in summer camp learn the most of martial arts, they have the most fun too. So include an embedded video. We also suggest that, again, you put the activities. The activities are really important because this is just reselling. So that's your page on people are checking out. Now to market this, you want to do that through your email. So if you're going to do a mass email through Rainmaker, you do an email. That email is really your sales tool for signing people up for summer camp. We're doing summer camp. We have a few weeks that we have openings. This is what we do in our summer camp. This is why our summer camp is the best one in town. This is what we're doing. These are some of our kids. That's your sales tool. And then after you sell it, to schedule your time or to schedule your weeks, click here, and then that's going into your profit generator. It's going to link into your profit generator. So that'd be one thing that would be doing right now. I know in Florida, kids are already into their 2nd week of vacation. So the kids get 10 weeks off. They're already into the 2nd week. After next week, summertime is 1/3 through. So you want to make sure you're doing this now before we start really marketing for back to school. Now, the second thing that I want to talk about is I talk about summer retention in this newsletter. The summer retention doesn't really make kids come to class, but it may have them come to class more. It may just give them some incentive to bring a friend to class. It may give them incentive to do really good on their strike testing. What we want to do is reward kids throughout summer with tickets. So what they're doing is when they come to class in summertime, they get tickets. It could be the first time during the week when they come to class, they get a single ticket. The next time they come to class, they get 10 tickets. So we're giving an extra incentive to come more than once a week. Now I'm going to go over different ways of giving tickets. But these tickets lead up to something. It could just be for a drawing. At the end of summer, you can just be doing a drawing, and you're giving away something special. You're giving away a electric scooter. You're going to have a drawing. All the kids are going to put their tickets. You're going to have a back-to-school party. At the back-to-school party, you're going to do a drawing, and the winning kid gets an electric scooter. That'd be one way to do it. We did this twice in Arizona, where we actually did a carnival. So it was a back-to-school carnival. We did it for two reasons. One, actually more than two reasons, because all of a sudden a whole bunch went through my head. One is to increase attendance in the summertime. Next is to give them a reason to come back to school. Maybe they're on vacation, they took some time off, and this is an event that they're allowed to come back just when school gets started. It's also a back-to-school bash that your whole entire town's invited to. Not only kids in your school can come to this, but we called it a spillover. So we did some of the events inside our school. The rest of it spilled over in the parking lot. So you may have booths like this inside your school, and then you may have different rides outside your school. When we did it in Arizona, we hired a guy who brought a petting zoo. So we had a petting zoo, petting farm outside the school. We had pony rides outside the school. We had a water slide, all kinds of different things. So with these, we're just getting tickets. Tickets are like these double-edged tickets. You keep one, the kids get one. And they earn tickets. Maybe first time, easy for you to say. First time they come to class, they get one ticket. Second time they come to class in a week, they get 10 tickets. If they bring a friend to class, they get 2 extra tickets. Maybe the friend gets 5. If they come to Parents Night Out, they're getting 2 tickets. So we're just rewarding them for attendance. If they bring a friend to a Parents Night Out, they get 2 more tickets. If they do the Black Belt Excellence Sheets and bring them in, they get 3 tickets. If they pass strike testing, they get 10 tickets. If it's over 90 degrees and they come to class, not only they get their class tickets, but they get 3 extra tickets because it's over 90 degrees. So we want to give them a incentive to even come on hot days. So again, we're thinking about having good attendance in the summertime because, again, running a martial arts school in the summertime is all about retention. We also want to make sure we get them back into our school when summer's over. So this is a back-to-school buddy bash, another way to bring their friends an extra time. So they can get their buddies coming in for a free class in the summertime. And then at the end of summer, when school's getting back in, and it's easier to enroll people in a back-to-school program, we're giving them another reason to be close to our school or in our school, and that's our back-to-school buddy bash. So I'm not going to go over all these booth ideas, but I did put a link on this, and this link goes to a kind of indoor carnival that people can do within your school. It tells you how to set up if they're going to do throwing darts against balloons, all different kinds of games. When we did this in Arizona, we did it just like a carnival. I went on to just some website for like carnival prizes, and I got all different types of stuffed animals that kids could win at the carnival. We teamed up with people that were involved in our rack cards. So when I did the rack cards, I asked them if they would like to donate anything for our raffle at the our carnival. And they go, sure. So Pizza House would give us a pizza. And then while the kids were doing the party inside the school, we would just get on the microphone and go, everyone get their tickets out right now. We're going to raffle off pizza from this pizza delivery place, and we'd raffle that off. People with haircuts would give us free haircuts. We would raffle those things off. So we just got a lot of prizes. So it didn't cost me a lot of money. At the same time, it really linked me in and built that relationship with other businesses around town. When you're doing events like this, it's really important to have some type of tool for the kids to invite their friends. So during the summertime, you're telling the kids, hey, if you bring friends in, you get free tickets. They're thinking, just like we just talked to Jerry, how am I going to invite friends? If they have invitations to give their friends, it's easier for them to do it. If they just say, hey, do you want to come to the martial arts school? The kid's not going to go home to his parents and go, hey, and I was talking to David today. He had a really good idea that I take a free class at a martial arts school. That's not going to happen. So give them tools, give them invitations. Just to go through this newsletter, because I think there's some pretty good stuff. Each week I try to have something that you can pass on to your team. So this one here is BIW. It's just an acronym for Best in the World. And it's just talking about if you're going to do something like with your martial arts school, if you're going to teach classes, it's not just having good classes, but you want to become world class. You want to become the best in the world. So this would just be like an article to talk over with your team in your instructor training or your staff training during the week. I also put a blog. The blog is for your website. So, I mean, you can just copy and paste this. You can put it on your website. The whole idea when you put this on your website is it creates a URL. Then you use that URL and you share that on Facebook. So now when someone's looking and they see like Keep Kids Hydrated, and I'm looking at Jerry's, Zach Siokas did this last week, and I saw that, he was all over Facebook with this blog. But again, you're putting the URL from the page that you put the blog on. You post that on Facebook. Facebook's going to have the title of it. It's going to have the picture. People want more information. They click on more information. They're taken off Facebook and brought to your webpage. When they go to your webpage, we want them to read like an article like this. And throughout the article, you may have a link for a free trial class. We're going down here. Click here, free trial class. Click here for free trial class. So your thinking is, I want to give good information on summer safety. Summer safety is about keeping kids hydrated. So people are looking at that, but at the same time as they're getting information on that, we want them to learn more about your school, because again, that's why we're doing this. We want to educate the community on what we do. At the same time, give them a way where they can register for a free class or just list a free class. Saying we're having a beginner's martial arts workshop Saturday 10. It's a great time to bring your kids in, bring their friends in, and see what martial arts is all about. The one thing I forgot this week was it is Father's Day this weekend. Hopefully you have something planned for dads. If you don't have something planned for dads, then this week can all be a week where side-by-side training. So, ask dads to come in, support their kids. To make it really fun, what we want to do is get dads on the floor, do some martial arts training, hold the pads for the kids. It's a great way for you to get some good pictures to put on your Facebook page, kind of showing the culture of your school. If the culture of your school is really a kids martial arts school, now you have kids, you got the dads on the floor holding pads, and so you're posting this on Facebook. Just want to kind of show one thing here too. I'm going to Jason Smith is one of our clients. He's got a school in Chipley, Florida. Really like Jason because he's got a huge stumbling block. He's in a town of only 3,500 people. He's teaching well over 100 people, 3,500 people in his town, but he's built a real good culture in his school. It is martial arts. It is a family school. If you live in Chipley, Florida, there's really nothing to do. So if you want your kids to be entertained, you want to get them off the couch and everything, Trinity Martial Arts is the place to go. This is his page. It's kind of a cool page. If you just kind of sit there and really don't know what to do on Facebook, looking at some of his stuff is really good. So this one, you can see, this is what I'm talking about. If you have dads on side-by-side training and you post a picture like this, and he goes, a great team works together by drawing upon the strengths of unique individuals. They recognize that as a team, they can get more done than by themselves. There are many kinds of teams, from sports to academics, but the most important team in our lives is our family. So again, his culture is building around a family school, so he talks about it when he does a Facebook page. If you get on, again, it's Trinity Martial Arts, and you'll notice that he probably does 1 to 2 posts a day. This one here is a really cool one because he's talking about getting the black belt, but he's talking about what comes with the black belt. So I guess this kid in the red gi, his name's Asher. Asher's one of our newest black belts. He trained hard, stayed disciplined, and had patience while achieving his goal of 4 years. Then he talks about what patience is. Patience, waiting is part of everyday life, whether it be standing in a line at the movies to purchase tickets or waiting for food in a restaurant. We all experience having to be patient. So, life lesson along with it, you know, he had 2 shares with this one, which is really nice because we're all looking for 2 shares. And he got 49 people, well, one was him, so 48 people to either like it. So he has quite a bit of engagement here. Trinity Martial Arts is a religious or God-based school, so he's got God in there. So again, I'm not going to read all his posts, but he does a really good job on posting and building his culture in the school. So to-do list, I had the PG the last minute about the camp. I think it's really cool to get a PG about something to do with retail. I had mentioned selling T-shirts or summer uniforms. So now we're right into the beginning of summer. So if you have T-shirts that are ordered, you have extra ones in stock, throw a PG out there. One time when I was training with my instructor, Ed Parker, he says that being a good entrepreneur, you have to learn how to make money while you're sleeping. Well, the PGs help you make money while you're sleeping, because when you're not active in your school, you're not doing the school, if you can sell 5 T-shirts, it's a pretty good day. You did it without any work except setting up the PG. If you're doing the tickets, educate your team about the tickets, educate your students about the tickets, do a video, do an email, post it on Facebook, send an email out to everyone, talk about it. Also put a thing on Facebook yesterday about themed weeks. And I just came up with this idea. I was talking to Melanie from Florida. She goes, how do I keep my instructors and my staff and my team members, students and parents knowing what the themes are? So I just created like a month and a half of theme weeks. I wrote a little bit about it. I would do that as a calendar. I would have a poster of the theme weeks on your front door when you come into your school. I would make sure that you had flyers about that. You get emailed out, but give the people the anticipation. Theme weeks aren't going to save your summer, but the theme weeks are going to give your students more fun during summer. So they can come in and they're wearing crazy socks and they're getting a good laugh out of it, and they're sharing that experience with their friends. That it's not, the glue that's going to keep them to martial arts. It's going to make the experience fun. And fun is really your competitor in summertime. Your kids are, when I say your kids, your younger students are at home and they're playing in the swimming pool. They got neighbors over. Everyone's in the swimming pool having fun. Now, does that balance out with karate class? Well, karate class has to be more fun than that. So by going to class, having special curriculum, doing something off the wall, having water gun fights or something like that, which is going to be that competitive force. So my competition is fun. If I'm going to be really competitive, how can I make my school more fun than other activities they can do? So email those themes. Also start thinking, when I put out this link today, if you're in Florida and summer is 1/5 the way through because it's been out for 2 weeks already, we're already thinking about back to school events. So we're going to be talking a lot in the next three weeks on back to school. Arizona, Florida, they go back to school late July, early August. It's not that far away. Any questions on anything today, or something you want to share with everyone else that's working good with you?
Every year we do a beach party for Father's Day on Coronado Beach. I know some of you guys live on the West Coast or East Coast. So we hold classes at the beach in Coronado. We have a potluck, and so it's a fun family event like what you were just talking about.
Yeah, I just noticed a post from Dave Kovar, and he was saying that his school is closed this Friday because they're doing their annual barbecue. So he does a barbecue on the Friday night before. I think he just rents a pavilion in the park. But all that is just so important, because when you start thinking about your culture, your school, you want to support that culture. If you're an MMA school and you're BJJ school and you're not into kids, doing a barbecue or something like that where people can get together and just hang out and talk and build their relationships, that still helps you with your school. I mentioned this before. One of the things that Roland Osborne says is the only thing better than martial arts is training martial arts with a friend. So you may not have a friend come with you to martial arts. That's why your school has to be around developing friendships.
Okay.
All right, Mr. Convento, I'm going to call you back when done this meeting because I noticed you called me yesterday. So I have a couple calls to return, but I'll get back to you within the next 10 minutes. Okay, everyone, have a great day. Make a difference in some kids' lives. It's a great opportunity running a martial arts school.
Thank you.
Thank you.